Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do things a little differently today on this Tuesday topic. Typically, I talk about things related to my weight loss and the vertical sleeve gastrectomy that I should be having sometime in March. But I kind of want to end the year on a high note. We've had a rocky 2020, so I want to talk about some of the things that I am grateful for and some of the things that I appreciate during this crazy year. So let's get started. So first and foremost, I am a wife of 20 years. We have a 19-year-old daughter, a 7-year-old son, and a 5-year-old son. And because of the way the world is these days, most people would have to take off from work in order to stay home and homeschool their kids. But I am so grateful that my 19-year-old daughter, Kaylee, I would show you a picture of her, but she would absolutely hate that if I put her out here on my vlog channel. But anyway, if it hadn't been for Kaylee during this time in our lives, I don't know what we would have done. She has been our rock. She has been the person that is taking care of the 7-year-old and the 5-year-old during the day for school. And she has just been wonderful. Now, don't get me wrong, she's still a teenager and has those teenager moments of the angst and the, leave me alone and don't talk to me. But for the most part, she has really stepped up and done an amazing job with keeping my boys on that straight and narrow for school. So for that, Kaylee takes my #1 spot as things I'm grateful for. Number 2, I am grateful that I have a job. I'm grateful that we have health insurance through my job. I'm grateful my husband has a job. During all of this, we could have been in a pretty serious situation, but luckily we both had jobs that were in demand. So we were able to change our working patterns in order to work from home or do what we need to do to maintain those jobs. So I'm very grateful, number 2, very grateful that in this year of 2020, we were able to maintain our jobs. Number 3, speaking of my husband and my children, I am very grateful that we have had very good health this year. We haven't had any major setbacks. We have been relatively in good health. Everything is good there. So for number 3, I am thankful for our continued health. The 4th thing I'm grateful for in the year of 2020 is that I made the decision to get my vertical sleeve gastrectomy. This has started me on a weight loss journey that will forever change my life. And it is a decision I came to in the year of 2020. So while there are things out there that are difficult right now in this year, this is one thing that I will look back fondly on. Number 5, we have adopted 2 cats, and their names are Vincent and Coda. Vincent is the white cat, Coda is the black tuxedo cat, and our lives are better for having them in our home. My husband may disagree with this. He loves the cats, don't get me wrong, but there are times, they're kittens and they play at 3 o'clock in the morning when we're trying to sleep. So he may disagree with me from time to time, but for the most part, I'm grateful that we had the time at home that we could focus giving 2 cats a loving home, and my boys just adore them. So I am grateful for that. Number 6, I am grateful for restaurants that now deliver that didn't used to. And I know everybody was on DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever, but not everybody was on them. Now you can get almost any restaurant to deliver, and that is actually something pretty cool that came out of 2020. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but sometimes when you're in a pinch and you don't want pizza again, there are now other options for delivery. Next, I am grateful for online shopping. I'm not much of a shopper anyway. I have done all of my Christmas shopping online. I saved money by doing it that way because I'm not making impulse buys while at a store. So I actually set a budget for myself, and I am well within my budget for this year. And the last thing that I'm grateful for is extended time home with my family. Sometimes it can get a little dicey, but for the most part, we are very happy being at home together in our small, cozy house with two rambunctious boys. I wish that it was summer again so that we could send them outside to play instead of having to bundle them up and then they'd only lasting a couple of minutes before they come back in. But out of 2020, these are the things that I can sit back and say that I am most grateful for. So tell me in the comments below what you are grateful for in this year of 2020. I can't wait to read those. And thank you for coming back to my channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.